Well, we are planning on Zumbaing our way to scholarships for students, and so can you.
Pandora Larson, Xavier Walker are both here to tell us about the upcoming Zumbathon. Thank you both so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
You know what, first, let's talk about, the YMCA and just really how fabulous it is.
Oh, well, it is fabulous. Thanks for saying that. But at the YMCA here in Tucson, the YMCA of Southern Arizona, we have 6 branches across town, and we really are more than just kind of a gym and swim. We do so much more. You kind of mentioned the Zumbathon that Pandora will talk about a little more in a minute, but we do things every year to really give back to the community, and our biggest focus, our biggest drive is our annual community support campaign, which we happen to be in the middle of.
Oh, so tell us what that is.
So the annual community support campaign is a campaign that all 6 of our branches in our downtown metro office holds, and it's to raise scholarship dollars and monies for families and kids across the city of Tucson who maybe can't afford to be a member at the Y or can't afford a program, and it really, really gives back to the community. You know, the YMCA touches 1 in 5 Pima County residents, so we have a pretty big reach here in Southern Arizona, and so these campaign dollars that we raise is really an intricate piece in giving back to those families across the city who need it the most.
So we know where the money goes. We, of course, know they go to the scholarships for these kids to come in for these great programs, but how do we go about actually raising those funds?
Great question. So that's a multi-layered answer.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work. So there's kind of 4 major phases of our campaign. The first is our staff campaign, and our staff across the city of Tucson, we have just over 700 employees, and we give back a large percentage of the dollars raised in our campaign come directly from our employees, our YMCA of Southern Arizona employees, which is great. It's a little untraditional. Some nonprofits don't rely as much on our staff as on their staff, but we do. We think that our staff is a great piece in giving back, and if our staff are invested, we know that our members and the people we interact with will be invested. And then we have boards. Each of our branches have working boards. Our metro office has a board, and our board members are great volunteers who really put their best foot forward to campaign for us, and they ask their friends and their families and community members to help raise funds. The third phase is the community campaign, and so that's individuals and corporations and YMCA members to really give back to the scholarship. And then we have special events, and I was here a couple months ago and I talked about our gala that was in January, but we do a few special events throughout the year, and one of our biggest one that we're here to talk about today is the Zumbathon. And so the money raised at all of the special events go back into our annual community support campaign to really help everyone in Tucson realize their fullest potential through the development of spirit, mind, and body.
Awesome. Well put, sir.
Thank you.
And that's why you have Pandora here. Pandora, you're actually the wellness coordinator, so you're kind of in charge of the wellness programs and the Zumba programs, which is great. So tell us more about the Zumbathon.
The Zumbathon is going to be Sunday, March 6th from 1 to 3 p.m. at our Northwest YMCA branch. Anyone can participate. We've had 4 years old all the way up to 83 years old participating. 100% of the proceeds of that event goes to the campaign that Xavier was talking about.
And so you said anyone can participate. How do we let you know that we want to be a part of this great event?
Well, a couple ways. You can just show up the day of the event. You can pre-register by calling our YMCA and doing it over the phone, or if you're in our area, you can stop by and do that in person.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a blast. I know we love our Zumba over here. So it's going to be a wonderful event, raising funds for just such a wonderful organization. We absolutely love when you come on, Xavier. Thank you so much.
Thanks
and Pandora for joining us as well. I didn't even realize that the YMCA had a Zumba program, and now here we are doing a Zumbathon. So thank you again so much, and we're going to make sure our viewers have absolutely all the details to come on and visit you.
Great. Thank you.
And again, you can attend Northwest YMCA's Zumbathon on March 6th to benefit the annual community support campaign. For more details, call 229-9001, extension 129, or visit TucsonYMCA.org.